Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and today's video is all about the online shop Vestiaire Collective. In this video I'll be talking about my own experience of using the site, and I'll show you the item that I bought and whether I was happy with it or not. And also I will tell you a little bit about what's involved in buying and selling on the site. If you've used this site before, I'd love to hear about your experience, so let me know in the comments below. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and let's get started. I've had my eye on the site for a while, and I've had my eye on a few items for a while, and I did purchase something recently, and I will get into that a little bit later. But first I want to tell you a little bit more about this site. If you're keen on buying some new designer items, maybe handbags, and they are just out of your price range, or you don't want to buy new, this is a great way to start curating things into your wardrobe that you will have for a long time to come and will also have resale value. And let me say as well, they're not all designer items. You do find some non-labeled clothes there, shoes. You do find a lot of Zara in there. So there is a broad range of prices on this site, but mostly it's dedicated to high-end items. This is especially true if you're buying into Chanel handbags, Louis Vuitton, because they have recently increased their prices. So even with a world pandemic happening at the moment, they've gone ahead and increased their prices because they know their goods will maintain their value for a very long time to come. So they are very good investments if you're thinking about them. So if you're thinking of going down the road of buying into designer handbags, you're obviously thinking about spending a few hundred, if not thousands, on your handbag or other designer piece. It can be a risky thing buying items online, but Vestiaire Collective have created a system where you have two options when you buy. One is for direct shipping, so this goes from the seller direct to you, and there's no extra fees involved. You are taking the risk about whether your item is authentic or not. The other option is that you can get it authenticated with the team from Vestiaire Collective. This is a small fee, it's about €4, and it just gives you that peace of mind. So if you're spending €2,000-3,000 on a handbag, €4 is well worth it. So it does bypass, there's kind of a middleman between the seller and you. So the entire cost is about €10 extra, which is a small amount when you think about how much you're going to spend and for the peace of mind you get when you know that your item is an authentic piece. If you're thinking of spending thousands of euro on one item and you're not in a position to hand that money over straight away, they do offer a system where you can buy in 3 installments, which is really helpful, I think. There's also no extra interest charged if you choose to go down that route. If you're thinking of selling, there are fees involved, of course. They are a business at the end of the day. The fees start at 15%, so that's if you're selling a low-cost item. The higher the price of your item, the fee is increased up to 25%. Now that's capped at €2,300, after which the percentages start going back down again. So this might seem quite high if you're selling a bag at €3,000. However, you do have access to a huge market, a global market in which you can sell your bag. And you may not have that access to that audience from just your local neighborhood. So now let me tell you about my experience of Vestiaire Collective, what I bought and if I'd recommend it. Like I said before, I've had my eye on a few items on the site, anything from clothes to shoes and handbags. So you have the option to like the item and you will get notifications. Sometimes the seller reduces the price and you'll be notified of that. So I think that's a really good system. And that's what happened when I went to buy my shoes. I bought these Marc Jacobs sandals in kind of a metallic color, and the photos represented exactly what they are. They're in great condition. I think they've hardly been worn. The soles are pretty clean and the quality is just perfect. They were marked, I won't give away prices, but they were marked on the site and I kept an eye on them, as I said, and then I got a notification that the price was reduced. So I was pretty excited about getting these sandals. And you have the option to make an offer to the seller as well. So if something is selling for €100 and you think, okay, I think they're worth about 80, you can put that offer in. They might come back with a counter offer until you agree a price between the two. And that's what I did. So I didn't pay the asking price. I went in a little bit lower and we met in the middle so that we were both happy. Now, I didn't choose to have my item authenticated only because I didn't think the price was worth it. I was willing to take the risk, I suppose. So I chose direct shipping, which was free. My item came from Belgium and I got a notification, I think only a few hours after I bought the item, that my item had been shipped. So I was like, fantastic, that was really, really quick. So I think it said between 4 and 5 days. Now, I ordered this during the global pandemic that's happening at the moment. So I said, okay, it's fine if it's 2 weeks. I wasn't expecting it to arrive within that time frame. The next day, I got my delivery, which was, I mean, I wouldn't expect that on a good day, you know, when everything's going right in the world. So they arrived and I was delighted with the service, delighted with my item. And I have to say, I'm really happy with the experience I had on Vestiaire Collective. And I would definitely recommend it. That's it for the video today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for being here and I will see you next time. Take care.